This is Troy. Troy is lazy, undisciplined, hates working, he's fat, poor, and he really doesn't do anything much. His life's kind of boring. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now this is Chad. Chad immediately wakes up and the first thing he does is work out. His breakfast consists of eggs, protein powder, and raw testosterone. He's a very successful man who has women dreaming about him. God damn, just look at him. Now I already know you're more like Troy. Don't lie to me. I see you. Oh no, I'm not like Troy. Yes, you are. You're more like Troy. Don't lie to me. I already know. Okay. But what if I told you there was a way to be more like Chad? But first, I want you to be very, very careful, because if you don't follow every single step in this video exactly right, you could ruin your life. Even worse. So the way that I like to think about discipline is I like to think about it like a skill in a video game. Right now you're a noob, okay? You just started your game, you're in the tutorial mode, you got no clothes, no armor, protection 0, you know what I'm saying? And enemies are just coming at you. You need to level that up. And the way you do that, and this is probably the absolute most important thing that I'm gonna say this video when it comes to, you have to actually take action. And you do that by changing bad habits into good habits, and then sticking to those good habits consistently and doing those things even when you don't feel like it. And that's actually how you level up your discipline, because you'll go online and you'll look up a bunch of things. There'll be a bunch of wishy-washy stuff, and they'll tell you all these things that are kind of like it's not advice that you can implement right now. All that stuff is important, but at the end of the day, bro, you have to take action. And I think that's where a lot of people aren't going to do this. Why I'm saying this is the most important part of the video, but I'm saying it first to get it in your head. You have to take action. So the most important thing, like I said, is changing your bad habits and replacing them with good habits. That's the first step. So a lot of you have goals and things that you want to do, but you never actually do it. You never actually take action. And that's the first thing I want you to do. I want you to, everybody has it, bro. Everybody has something that they wish they did better. Something that they wish they committed to. That thing that you wish you committed to, I want you to actually do that for like 2 weeks. The bad habits, the things that you consistently do now that aren't good for you, you need to replace those things with the good things that you actually want to do. Like, for example, making up your bed. Let's just say you wanted to be a cleaner, more organized person. It's just little things like this is what actually levels up your self-discipline. So I'm gonna break this down and I'm gonna explain it to you. Let's just say you're a person who wants to level up your self-discipline. You want to be more organized. That's one of your goals. You want to be more organized, and you want to take care of your room better. You know what? I want to start making up my bed. You have to get up and make your bed, right? Go on, do all your stuff in the day, get in your bed, sleep, and then you have to wake up and make your bed again. You have to do that again. Do whatever your stuff, live your life, go to bed, and then you wake up the next day, make up your bed, and do the same thing. You have to keep doing that over and over and over again. And there we go. That is if you do that for if you keep doing that, just consistently keep doing that for 2 weeks straight. But the most important part about that is that after the first time, after the first day that you did it again. They got up and then they did it again, and then they did it again after that day. That's how you build discipline. It's little things like that. So if you set little goals like that, if you just do that a bunch of times with a bunch of different things, that discipline skill is going to go from here to 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 here. And I would know, because I've done that with multiple different things. You basically just have to do what I just described. The same thing that I just described with making up your bed, you have to do that with literally everything else. Everything else in your life. Every single other thing that you wanted to do, you have to do that with. What's another example? Like eating healthy. Let's just say you want to start eating healthier. That's another example. You have to consistently commit yourself to that diet or whatever, that healthy eating habit over and over and over again. And eventually, when you do it enough, it'll get to a point where it almost feels wrong not to do it. And that's when you know that you've made progress in your discipline. Change those bad habits for good habits. Like if you're one of those people who's just naturally lazy, you need to just do little things. Start with little things. Like I said, making up your bed. Start with stuff like that. But the most important part about the equation, and I'm going to keep repeating this because a lot of y'all are going to miss it, is to consistently do it. consistently take action, because this is where a lot of people mess up. They watch all these videos on how to be more disciplined. I gotta do this and I gotta change my mindset and all that. That's important. Like your mindset, all that stuff, that is important. But you have to take action, bro. You actually have to do it. And that's where a lot of y'all are gonna mess up. You're gonna watch this video and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna start being more disciplined, and then you're never gonna do anything. I don't want you to be like that. So if you're watching this, I don't want you to be like all these other people who are gonna watch this video. You need to separate yourself from the rest, which means you need to actually take action. And there are certain habits too that will naturally make you more disciplined, and a really good habit is working out. One of the most important, I'm not saying everybody should just go to the gym and be like some super jacked like bodybuilder. That's not what I'm saying. I think committing yourself to a healthy lifestyle is probably the easiest way to level up your self-discipline, especially when it gets to the point where the things that you're doing, the hard things that you're doing are enjoyable. And I think that's when you know for a fact you've leveled up your self-discipline. And that's why I think working out is so important for a large majority of you. I don't know how to put it, bro. Like working out kind of shifted my mindset. Committing myself to that much effort and actually seeing results, and actually seeing my body grow, seeing the transformation, it kind of taught me if I put my mind to anything, I can pretty much achieve it. Like the working out, it just, I don't know how to put it, bro. It kind of like, it flicked this switch in my brain. It teaches you the importance of delayed gratification. I don't know how to put that. Like putting in consistent effort into something that is extremely hard every single day for a long period of time in order to see results over a large period. You know what I'm saying? That's what delayed gratification is. You put in work now to see results later. It was like the understanding of that concept before working out was like this. It was minuscule, it was tiny, but when I started working out, this went from here to like that, to like this, bro. And now I understand the importance of committing yourself to an act over a large period of time in order to achieve a desired result. And I think that's the reason why everything else that I wanted to do has become so easy for me, because it's so much effort for so little result. It kind of like opens your mind to the understanding that great things take time. And I think that's especially when it comes to self-discipline, that's the absolute most important thing. Pretty much everything, just like I was explaining earlier, pretty much every single thing that you're going to want to do, every single good habit, it all requires delayed gratification. All of it. Waking up and making your bed, that is somewhat of a delayed gratification. Every single thing that you ever wanted to change to somewhat improve your life is probably related to delayed gratification in some way. Let's just say you're somebody who goes to bed super late and you're one of those people like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should start going to bed earlier. If you can convince yourself to go to bed at an earlier time, you'll wake up earlier and you'll get more done. And you won't realize it until you keep doing it over and over again, but it's actually healthier for you and it actually helps you get more done. But you won't realize that until you've done it over and over and over. And I feel like that's what working out kind of helps you understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like an entryway to delayed gratification. I don't know how to put it. If you really want to level up your self-discipline, if you want to take that to like that shit to like the next level, like all that stuff carries over, bro. I'm telling you, all that stuff carries over. I started improving so many different parts of my life after I started working out. Working out was like an introduction to that. The body is just part of it, bro. Everything else, the mindset shit is crazy. That's all I'm saying. But you have to understand that, you know, because if you don't understand that, you're going to put in a lot of work, you're going to get zero results, or, you know, a very, very, very minimal result, and you're going to get pissed. You're going to get pissed, you're going to get impatient, you're going to get tired, and you're not going to do it anymore. And then you're going to revert back to where you were, which is what a lot of people do, bro. And this is why you see so many people in the gym for a New Year's resolution, right? They go to the gym in like January, and they're in there for like a week or 2 weeks at most. And then on the third week, nobody's there. You want to know why nobody's there, bro? Because they don't understand delayed gratification. They don't commit themselves. They expect to get all the results extremely fast, and they don't understand the concept of putting in so much. It's so much effort, bro. So much work every single day, like 1 or 2 hours of just complete destruction of your body and pain. All that time spent working for basically zero results. It's just a good entryway to self-discipline, bro. Because a lot of people just don't understand how to stick to a habit, especially a hard habit, something that takes a lot of effort, a lot of people don't understand how to stick to that. And I feel like working out taught me how, you know what I'm saying? Because I was disciplined before. Like, I started tricking, martial arts tricking. I started doing that before I started working out. I started doing that like years before I started working out, like two years before I started working out. I was already doing like tricking and doing all these flips and stuff, and that was kind of it. That in itself is kind of a workout. So I guess you could say working out was a little bit easier for me to commit to, because I already liked to train. I liked to walk outside and push my body to the limit. I already knew how to do that because I was doing all these tricking things, and you know what I'm saying, I was teaching myself all these flips. That takes time, bro. Every time I train, I fall so much. Every single time, and it took so much effort to learn how to do things. But when I started seeing results, when I started seeing you know what I'm saying, when I was training to do like 540s and cheat 7s, and I actually started being able to do those things, I got hooked. I got addicted to it. And I think the same thing happened. The reason I was able to stick to working out so easily, I think, is because the same thing kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I had already understood that you have to train for a very, very, very long time in order to see results. I understood that, so I wasn't depressed when I barely saw any results in a month or two. I just kept going, and then eventually, when I did see results in my body, I got hooked. I got addicted, and now I'm at where I'm at now. So I think it was a little bit easier for me because I already did martial arts. But the point is, and tricking and stuff. But the point is, you have to, like I said, you just have to have that understanding of how to stick to a good habit. That's really where self-discipline comes from. You just have to understand that, and I guess this could tie back into the mindset thing, but a lot of people, I don't know, bro. The way I see it, I feel like people should explain the actual most important part, the action, first, because a lot of people, you know, if you go on YouTube, if you literally go on YouTube right now, you search for how to be more disciplined, there's gonna be a bunch of people telling you a bunch of wishy-washy BS that isn't actually going to help you. Like, oh, you gotta think that you're disciplined, and you gotta switch your mindset, you gotta change your identity. Bro, what? Like, why don't you just tell them how to actually do it, which is stick to a habit. That's what self-discipline is. It's just sticking to a habit. You have to be willing to put in hours and hours of work, understanding that you're not going to get anything in return for a very long time. That's literally what discipline is. Like, it's that simple. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to, I guess that could go into the mindset thing, just understanding what self-discipline is and understanding that you have to stick to that habit. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to change your identity. Also, that's way too complicated, bro. Just stick to a habit. It's really that simple. That is self-discipline. That is self-discipline, like, summarized in one sentence, bro. Switch your habits. You know what I'm saying? Those people who, which is probably a lot of you watching this, who like wake up every day. You probably sit in a lot of people do this. You probably wake up in the morning and sit in your bed for like an hour. Don't do that. Get up and actually do something. Get up and go work out, or get up and literally just eat breakfast. Do anything else but sit in your bed for an hour every single day. Every single day. If you did that, if you were to do that every single day for 2 weeks, there you go. That right there is self-discipline. Like, that right there is like 0.1 leveled up in your self. That's 1 plus XP in your self-discipline skill. It's literally that simple. So anything you could possibly think of when it comes to like in your real life, anything that you could possibly think of that could help you be more productive, any habit, I should say, any habit that you could possibly think of that could help you be more productive, if you just stick to that, literally just stick to it for like a week or 2 weeks, there you go. That is 1 plus XP in your self-discipline. Now, if you choose like 10 different habits to consistently stick to, there you go. That's 10 different points in your XP bar that you just leveled up. So you just have to keep choosing different things. You know what? I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna make up my bed. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna, I don't know, go work out. I'm gonna wake up and I'm going to eat a salad, but nobody eats salad in the morning. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to eat something healthy. You know, I'm gonna drink a smoothie instead of eating McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. You know, oh yeah, also, one last thing I forgot to mention. I think one of the hardest, most one of the hardest things you could possibly do, especially as a man, when it comes to self-discipline, is no fap. But I think that is really that is a true test of self-discipline, bro. Everybody knows that. All y'all already know what I'm talking about, but that is a true test of self-discipline. You have to be extremely disciplined to resist that urge, bro. That is some discipline. That is like, if you, like, every single time you resist the urge to fat, bro, that is like plus 100 or maybe 1,000 in your XP bar. And I've done that multiple times. I have done that multiple times, over and over and over. I still do it to this day. I still get those urges. You would probably have to already be working out. You'd have to already have quite a bit amount of discipline to even be able to resist that urge, because it's so strong, bro. It's so strong. It's so hard. And all y'all know what I'm talking about. All y'all who seen y'all know what I'm talking about. But that is definitely a really good way to level up your discipline too. No fap is like one of the hardest things you could possibly do as a man. I genuinely think that is the hardest thing you could do as a man. I don't think there's a single thing harder to resist than a sexual urge as a man. I really don't think so. So that is definitely a really good way to level up your discipline too. I forgot about that. But that will make you feel like a Terminator, bro. Like, it's just sticking to a good habit. That's really how you level up your self-discipline. It's really that simple. So if you want to be more disciplined, choose good habits, stick to them, and consistently do that over a long period of time. And there you go. You're being like Asta or Baki, which is the point of this video. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Go check out all my other self-improvement anime videos, all that stuff. Click the notification bell. A lot of y'all don't do that. Click the notification bell. Click it right now. I know you see that bell. Click it, bro. We will all be like Baki one day. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.